Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and this is going to be a beefy episode, because in the last one, we were able to get advanced alloys, which gave us Invar ingots, cobalt ingots, all this stuff and whatnot. We were able to break my mental health, which was amazing, and now we're working on something insane. High voltage. I want to see how much megawatts of power we can get. But first, I need 1,000 plates, and I need 1,000, well, plates. So, if you're excited for that, let us get started, because we have a lot of work to do. So, first things first, I need 5,000 to... Okay, so we're going to throw that in there, no problem. Now that that's done, we're going to go all the way over there, and we're going to see about how many ingots we've already made, and we're going to see if we can turn those ingots into plates and plates. I gotta say, that's what you like to see, everything just flowing nicely. Oh, buddy! Gimme, 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 gimme. And then, oh, handcrafting station. So we need two things. We need these plates right here. We need 1,000 of them, which means we needed 2,000. No, it's a 3 to 2. Wait. So the question is, will I have enough? And then the other recipe that we have to go down to is going to be these plates right here, which I can make 960. Oh, I'm so close. And there we go. We have everything we need to just chuck it in the thing, press the button, and bam! We got some high voltage, ladies and gentlemen. So, if we look into our power now, we should have, ooh, wind turbine Mark III, 50 megawatts and 150 megawatts. Sure, that's never accurate, so it doesn't matter. Can handle more steam like Mark I turbine, can be placed on a converter platform and use steam to make turbines spin, which turns a generator to produce electrical power. Okay. Oh, did you see this? We're gonna need heavy modular frames. Lots of them. And then, of course, this puppy. 400 megawatts of power. And both of these are going to need Invar pipes. Now, the nice thing about this is we can actually make some pipes. Hopefully we can handcraft them, because I don't mind handcrafting them right now. Later on, not so much. Where are they? Can I not handcraft them? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Pipes, pipes, pipes. Are you telling me that they can only be made in the thingamabopper? So, I need to make Invar pipes as well as some other things. Let's take a look at what we need in terms of space elevator parts. Now, if you look at the top right, we have, versatile framework. So we can just continue this thing going right over here. And then we have 1,000 modular engines. What is the recipe for modular engines? That is going to be motors, computers, lead frames, and rubber. So 5 motors makes 1 modular frame, which we need 5,000 motors. Okay. 3 computers make 1 modular frame, which means we need 3,000 computers. Oh, buddy. 3 lead frames make 1 modular frame, which means we need 3,000 lead frames. And 75 rubber. 75. That's 7,500 rubber. That right there is for 1,000 modular engines. Oh boy, that is amazing. Now, what about the other one? What about the adaptive control unit? Now, granted, we only need 250 of these. 10 computers? 10 computers for 1 adaptive control unit? We need 2,500 Wait. 250, no, 2,500 computers. Wow. No calculation. We need 750 automated wiring. Whew, let's turn you back on to computers. Put everything back in here. There we go. Chuck those back in, whatever. And we have about 366. Yeah. Oh, lordy. Lordy Lou. How are we going to do this? This is much more of a stagnant thing than I thought it would be. Yeah. Alright, hold please while I make a plan. Alright, I came up with a plan. Oh my god, it was so simple. It's so me. I mean, I can't believe I didn't think of it before. Alright, you ready for this? You ready for this? Oh, you're not ready. Alright. So here's the plan. We're going to build another base over there. That's not a good plan. It's so close to 1.0, and here I am talking about making another base. But this base plans to be the last base. This will be the main base till the end of the game. Probably. I might rebuild again. I don't know. I'm not really good with the, logic. That's right. Okay. So first things first is we're going to make a Hypertube cannon that's going to shoot me over there or break my game. One or the other, there is no in between. Alright, then we're going to start building. The location I have decided should be right in here, generally speaking. So if we use this area, we could grab all the items and just have them go through this tiny little crack underneath here, under like the little Naruto bridge, and then we can just bring them straight across and going in there. I think that might be the best idea. Oh, wait, no, this is a pool. So basically it would go here, and it would just go right through these two into there. And then we can build a giant base over there. Should be simple enough, right? Alright, so if you've never built a Hypertube cannon, they're amazing. Under transportation. Alright, I never used half this stuff. So, first things first, you want to grab your last one. Alright, and then you're going to go up, and you're going to go about 2 clicks. And then we're going to bring this down, and we're going to put this to noodle mode. Okay, and generally speaking, I could probably bring it to there. Something like that. Okay, nothing special. Then see how there's like a space of 1 in between? You're going to build like that, and then depending on how many segments you put in this will depend on how far you're going to go. So if you're not going far enough, you just put another segment. What's a segment? Good question. Well, see how I can just connect this one to this one? That's a segment. Another segment. Another segment. So on, so forth. And then all you have to do is take an entrance and put them on the direction that you're going to fly. Oh, what happened? I ran out of thing. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. But we can connect the rest of them real quick. There we go. Now, before we test this off, I do have to check one thing. 165. How many do I need? That puts us up to 420. Nice. Watch, I'll need 500. That'll be what it is. Power slug. 500. So freaking close. Okay. Alright. Launch in 3, 2, 1. Go! Son of a bitch. But why? Okay. That was interesting. What if we get rid of that? Look, there's no barrier. It should work perfectly. Or I should die. Either one will be entertaining, so let's go. Yay! Oh, wait. Oh, no. Wait, do I have enough? No, no, no! Come on, energy! Well, that was fun. So like I was saying, if you're not far enough, then you're going to have to add more segments on there. So, of course, we're just going to have to take this and we're just going to have to extend it out. Oh, wait. Crap. I need to go grab my crate. Well, the first test was very fun, so why not try it again? What's the worst that could happen? Oh. Oh, we definitely went further than before. And we are even over the clouds. But alas, we are still not far enough. That's crazy, bounce. That's crazy. Alright, so there's a good chance that all of this was for nothing because guess what? We might be a little bit too laggy to be building a Hypertube cannon. I know, it's a whole bunch of fun and it really saves time, but you know what else saves time? Not dying all the time. It saves a bunch of time. So we're going to get rid of all this, and then we're just going to go over to the spot that I've decided to pick. Well, I got good news. We at least have power for the new base, and quite a bit of it. If I scooch down over here to the power pole, we have about 10,800 megawatts of power. So we only have a little bit, roughly. Now, granted, we should have 12,000, but unfortunately, I don't have enough coal coming in, though I did learn something very interesting about coal. So, for the price of one water extractor, you can feed 2 of these with some fluid and gas. That's right, and the best part about it is, I have 1, 2, 3 low energy modules, okay? That gives me enough to have a 270 belt. That's right, a Mark III belt. For each one of these, because we have 4 of them over here, and each one of them is normal, right? Boom. So normal, 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 and normal. And the best part is, I still have a pure one over here to use for my actual base. Now, granted, to get these to be enough for one section, it needs to be at 150. So obviously I got 4 sections, no problem, with enough to do 3/4 of a section? Yeah, it'll be 270 coming off on this belt. 150 will go over there, which means 120 will be for the other one, which means I need 30 each, which means I need another 120, which I easily got from the pure node. But for right now, I'm just going to leave this here, and then we can start building the actual other stuff. All right, now, here's the thing. We have upgraded since we started. So originally, you would take the ore, you'd throw it in here, and it would start crushing things. But now, if I go into this, I can put in a crush module, and that'll crush the things for me. So whatever comes out of the thing will be crushed instead of regular. Not to mention, I could put in like water and stuff like that and up the things, you know. So I got a little different things I could be utilizing. So most of this mixed, or, yeah, but thingamajigger, yes, exactly. So most of this is pretty much useless. All right, even with the alternate recipes, I don't think. Mixed Seraphite ore and crushed Seraphite. Okay. Wait, that ups it, right? 45 and 45 makes not, well. Oh, that's half and half. Okay, I get it. All right, I'm going crazy. So basically, the crusher is completely useless at this point. Now, we have other things over here, all right? And we have alternate recipes like pure sorted copper. So if we just put in water and crush sapphire, we can get us some straight crushed copper. 150 per minute. That's not bad. Considering that normally we would have to go with, which one was green? There we go. I think it's this one. which would give us 90, but it would also give us zinc. And in this one, we're actually going to need everything. So would these pure recipes be worth it? That's a good question. Probably not. And then diamond, diamond, and then there's tier 2. This is also one of the things we're going to need, which is going to give us crushed steratite, hydrochloric acid, and sand. We're going to put that in there and get crushed iron, magnesium, and crushed cobalt. Oh, that's going to be interesting because I don't know which one we need what of. I'm going to look at the numbers that I had before and try to at least get something similar to what I had before, but I also want the new stuff in there as well. So this will give us copper, zinc, and lead for crushed sapphirite, crushed steratite, iron, magnesium, cobalt, crushed rubite, give us tin, lead, and nickel, and crushed sapmonium, caterium, copper, and tin. Wait, is that everything? So tin, copper, caterium, nickel, lead, tin, more tin. All right, lead, zinc, and copper. I think I saw lead twice, right? Yeah, that's lead twice again. And cobalt, magnesium, useless, and iron. Okay, so tier 2's not that bad. That actually has some potential. But the other thing I wanted to look into was I had alternate recipes for this. So ingots, that's going to be normal. That's what we're going to use. But those are like all this is regular. Molten tin to molten whatever. Now here's a cooling one. Rod, water, useless. Solder, we're going to need that. 10 molten iron for 120 screws. Wait, what's the other one? Where was it? I think it was in a constructor. So any screw recipe, even this one. Okay. That's a good question on whether or not that's actually even useful. And then, of course, there's other little things here and there. Some of these, like 15 molten iron per minute to make me 16 iron plates, seems good on paper, but is it? I don't know. And then, of course, over here, we're going to have to... Oh, I got this alternate. We're going to have to use this Ultron. So we're going to need oxygen and stuff like that. But the other question is, was there anything else? Oh, that's the power shard? So a frame, energized... Oh, energized slug plus low energy slug to make one power shard. Jeez. Now that is insane. This is the one I was curious about. So this is ore washing. Ore washing basically takes, let's say, copper 60 to 60, and then I'll have purified copper. But then what do I use purified copper? And I think that was the flexible blast furnace. Alternate? No. Oh, these up here at the top. So let's say I grab regular, where's copper? So regular copper plus oxygen and methane to make molten copper. So purified is at 60 to get me 45 molten? Is that even good? And this is a 60-60, so crush to what's the regular one? Where's the molten copper? So 60 to 30. So this divides it in half. Whereas this gives us an extra step, and instead of going to half, goes to 3/4. But then we need methane and oxygen, which is really, well, why would I want to focus on getting oxygen and methane when I can just basically just throw more things in the system? I'm already gonna use the power for it anyway. Jeez, that's crazy. So are most of these completely useless? Yeah, because it's just gonna go into there. The only ones I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need nickel and cobalt, right? Because then I can go in here and then I can get the... Where is it? It's up at the top, isn't it? Molten lead. No, molten cobalt. I'll need this one. I have to get this one. There's no other way. And then molten nickel. Purified nickel to molten nickel. Okay. So basically we're going to be using the same thing that we had for the other base over there. So that's not going to be bad. And we just have to, well, figure something out. Hello, everybody. I have grave news. Yep. See that nice little stutter kind of thing? Yeah. Well, that's because say hello to my base. I started building it. Everything was looking good. I didn't even bring product in yet. And what happened? Well, it starts stuttering really bad. And I've kind of figured out why. All right, at first, when I built my base over here, I thought it was because I was on the edge of the map. I thought that was the reason. Because I built over here, that was the problem. But alas, I think I figured it out. I think it has something to do with all the new buildings. See, if you didn't know this, originally this is what it was like building back in the day. When we were in, like, I don't know, update 3 or whatnot. If you built huge bases of stuff, it was kind of like juddering like this. And that's why they didn't add glass. It was why they didn't add lighting. It was kind of like, eh. So then they added in this cool new feature where, let's say I was up here. Only that was like within my grasp, my view, was what loaded in. So all of this stuff, you couldn't really see it. It wasn't loaded in technically. So what I'm assuming is happening, and really this is a big assumption because normally I'm an idiot, is any one of these new buildings falls along the path of the old setup to where they're technically still there because I'm in the area. So even though I build like floors and stuff like that, it's still kind of trying to render in and causing lag and issues. Whereas, let's say if these were like actual coffee stain buildings, they wouldn't be doing such. So unfortunately, this is getting all funky and whatnot. And it's only going to get worse because, sure, I have this big set over here, but I was going to do much more in this area. And although I've been having a blast with this mod, I'm going to say that's going to be it. Unfortunately, I don't want to play a game that's all juddery like this. Alright? And I know I want to be done before 1.0, and I'm not going to be able to accomplish that. Especially when I'm rebuilding bases. That does not help whatsoever. So I'm going to have to do it, and I'm just going to call it. I want to keep going, but I don't want to deal with all of this every time I build. Especially if I'm going to especially, man, words are hard. Especially if I'm going to spend thousands of hours playing this stuff, I want it to at least be fun to play. And I got some work I could be doing. I have some other ideas and whatnot. I'm actually going to go back to the original game and just start playing with a couple things over there. Testing out like cool builds and designs and whatnot. Because the other thing is too, if I go into my options and my video settings, I had to go down to medium on the graphics preset just to run everything. Yeah, yep. Now, granted, this could have something to do with the fact that I'm like ultra widescreen and whatnot and all that good fun stuff. That could be part of it. Absolutely 100%. But at this point, I think it's just better to, because like even recording, this is causing issues for recording and whatnot. And it's not fair for you guys to not see a good product of what's coming along. Besides, I really want to get back to some other things, try some stuff out, do a little tips videos and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm sorry I can't finish this before 1.0. I really wanted to, but with the timetable it is, there's no way. No way. I don't even know if I can complete phase 3 at this point. But I just thought I'd let you know that, guys. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people wanted me to continue and finish it up, and so did I. But this is way too complicated to get done before the time frame. And I don't have enough free time. I really don't. A lot of things going on, and I can't get into a lot of detail. But at the same time, like, I'm sorry. But, you know, I'm not going to ask for likes. I'm not going to ask for subscribes. I'm just going to ask for your forgiveness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. Alright. Well, let's end this video right. At least it'll be in the comment sections for everybody to play along and they can actually see all the cool stuff and whatnot. Maybe you want to hook it up. Maybe you want to finish it. Maybe you got more free time than I do. Who knows? But anyway, I at least wish you all a very happy day. And I will see you, hopefully, in the next video. Peace.